Welcome to Haz Organics, and today we're going to look at the steps that one can use in intentional skincare to do a morning routine and as well as to do an evening routine. So when we are talking about a morning routine, we are basically talking about you prepping your skin so that you can step out, get into the environment, and so whatever it is that you're doing on your skin, you have to consider factors like the sun exposure, the kind of environment you're living in, all those factors you need to consider them so that you do the appropriate kind of skincare routine in the morning. Remember, at Haz Organics, we always say intentional skincare means that you understand your skin, you understand the environment that you're living in, because if it's a very harsh and dry environment, there is the way you treat your skin. And also if it is a very cold environment, there's also the way you treat your skin so that you can take care of your skin. We say skincare is stewardship, and so it's very, very important that you always take care of your skin, that you always attend to your skin in a way that shows that you are taking good care of what God gave you. We don't forget to remind ourselves at Haz Organics that skincare is also a way of worship to God. And as we are pursuing beauty, we pursue a glow that comes from within us, understanding that we are who God has created us to be, and we are beautiful as we are. We are fearfully and wonderfully just as we are. So I want to tell you that as just with your skin tone, let no one convince you. Let not even yourself convince yourself. That is proper English. Do not even convince yourself that you need a different skin tone. You don't. For sure, you don't need a different skin tone. What you need is just to take care of the skin that God has given you, in the tone that God has created you. You are beautiful just as you are. Whatever tone skin tone you have, you're beautiful just as you are. And understanding how to take care of your skin is very important. And also being consistent. Be consistent with your routine. So in the morning, you start by cleansing. So you take a gentle cleanser. If you have a sensitive skin, make sure that your cleanser is very, very gentle. Because again, one of the things that causes skin problems is using a cleanser that is very harsh on your skin. So make sure that your cleanser is within the normal range of pH, and that is the skin pH. I'll put it down here. Then number 2, after you cleanse, it's very important that you hydrate your skin. So you could be having a hydrating serum, a hydrating gel, very important. Hydrate your skin. And some of the things that you can use to hydrate are like hyaluronic acid serum, aloe vera gel. All those products are used to hydrate, and hydrating is adding water on your skin. Very, very important to keep your skin supple, to keep your skin well, fresh. It's very important that you hydrate. After hydrating, there are people who toning your skin. You can use a toner at that point. It's very okay. And then also very important is moisturizing. Moisturizing is basically sealing in the water that you have put on your skin and sealing it in. If you hydrate and you don't moisturize, you are basically doing a zero work, because the moment you get exposed to the environment, the water that you put on your skin will just evaporate and you leave your skin more dry. So if you are someone who has a dry skin or even a normal skin, it's very, very important that you hydrate. And after hydrating, very important that you moisturize. Now, after moisturizing, very important that you apply sunscreen. We always say that sunscreen is the roof in the house. You cannot build a house and leave it open. You have always to cover the house. And sunscreen is a daily recommendation or a daily skin care product that you should have always, whether there is sun out there or there is no sun. What sunscreen does is that it protects your skin from the UV damage. And we have 2 types of damage. We have UVA and UVB. UVA protects your skin against aging. Your skin is, when you are exposed to the sunlight directly without protection, you're bound to have aging on your skin, fine lines, wrinkles and all that. So in the morning, that is how you treat your skin. Make sure that vitamin C is also very important. It's crucial. It helps the skin protection with the skin protection against the sun rays. Now, when we talk about the evening routine, something else is that during the day, because we're talking about skincare, during the day it's very important that you hydrate your body. There is a hydration that comes from within your body that also shows on your skin. Your skin looks supple, your skin looks well nourished because you have done internal hydration or hydration from within. So your cells are bulge well and they become fuller. So it's very important that even during the day, drink a lot of water, take care of your skin. Very, very important. Now, when we are talking about the evening routine is basically now you cleansing your face. You've had exposure to the sun, reaction with the environment and all that. So in the evening we have what we call double cleansing, and double cleansing is basically having two cleansers. One, an oil-based cleanser, and this oil-based cleanser is the one that cleanses the makeup, the sunscreen, all the products that you put on your skin, particularly those that are oil-based. You realize something like a moisturizer definitely is oil-based. A hydrating toner or a hydrating serum could be water-based, but most of the moisturizers, sunscreen, all those and the makeups that we apply are oil-based. So the first cleansing that you do in the evening routine is a double cleansing using an oil-based cleanser. After you remove all the dirt, after you remove all that, then you go in with the water-based cleanser or the cleanser that you used in the morning that now removes any impurities or any residues and makes sure that your skin is clean. So at this point, if you are doing skin treatment, and skin treatment I mean, for example, someone is putting collagen serum on their skin, someone is using retinol on their skin, this is the best time to use these treatment products. And very, very important, you put them overnight. You have the night cream that repairs, replenishes, because at night, in the morning, you protect your skin. At night, you rebuild, you replenish, and you help the skin to rebuild itself. So it's very important that in the evening also it's good that you hydrate your skin. Hydrating is very, very important. And then also you treat with the skin treatments that you have. So that is how an evening routine looks like. And something else about night routine is that sleep is also part of skincare. Sleep is also part of skincare because when you're sleeping, your skin cells are now able to replenish, are now able to rebuild, are now able to create new cells. That restructuring is very important. So if you're someone who sleeps less hours, you're doing your skin a disservice. Very important. Take at least 6 to 8 hours of deep, good sleep. Make sure that you sleep on clean pillows, because again, if your pillow is dirty, then that dirt is likely to affect your skin, and you're likely maybe to have something like acne or skin issues or skin problems. So it's very important, sleep in a clean space. So basically, when you're talking about skincare, it's also a way of self-love, it's a way of self-care, it's a way of appreciating yourself. So make sure that you stay in a clean house, a clean space, clean bed sheets. Clean your bed sheets oftentimes. If you're someone who uses lots of oils, make sure that you have a silk or a satin bonnet that helps your hair oils stay without getting in contact with the pillows. Or if you don't have that, then make sure that you change your pillow covers oftentimes. So it's very important as women who want to glow from within. We keep our spaces clean, we keep our skin clean, we take care of our skin with the understanding that when we are doing this, then definitely we are doing what? We are doing stewardship of what God has given us, and it's amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Until next time, see you. Continue glowing from within. Continue living intentionally. Continue doing intentional skincare. And I would love to hear your comments, all your questions. Thank you. Thank you so much.